Hey all, I'm here with my Tekno MT410 and I've made some changes since I posted the first video of this truck. The most obvious being I put a brand new body on it. This is a brand new paint job, not scuffed up yet. I'm hoping not to flip this truck too much. This is the Proline 2014 Chevy Silverado body for the, I guess, T-Max, E-Max class vehicle. That's 1/8 scale truck. And even though Tekno calls this a 1/10 scale truck, it isn't. It is really 1/8 scale, so you can see it fits quite nicely. I actually adjusted the wheelbase on this Tekno. It has a couple of options, something like 12.7 to 13.1 or something like that. I went and extended the rear axles out to the maximum, so I think it's 13.1. Anyway, it fits this body pretty well. I also added some bashing gear from T-Bone Racing. I got this new bumper up front, which looks more scale than the original bumper, which was really just Tekno's off-the-shelf a short course truck bumper. I also put on T-Bone Racing's rear guards for the suspension arms. I found that I was getting a ton of junk stuck between the axles and the arms. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Back here, what happens is the drive shafts sit really close to the axles, or to the suspension arms, and I would get all sorts of stuff stuck in there, wood chips and little rocks and such. So I wanted to provide a little bit more protection. As long as I'm here, I can show you the back of the truck. So my paint job, I used Tamiya metallic orange. I used a metallic black for the trim there. That is not from Tamiya. They don't make a metallic black. I got the metallic black from Pactra Paint, and then I used a flat black to back the entire thing and to do the bed here. That's actually Duratrax, kind of a flat black. So I used 3 different paints. I'm pretty proud of this. I'm getting better with each truck body that I do. So this one I think looks pretty good. You can hear the humming of my Savox servo in there. This is powered by Castle and running a Savox, a 1270 servo. Let me just show you how quick that, even in the grass, it has no trouble pulling those big Duratrax 6-pack tires all over the place. This servo has tons of torque, something like 470 ounce-inches. And I got those Duratrax tires on there, which I like. That's about as wide as you probably want to go with a truck like this, and as heavy. And what else can I tell you? Yeah, I just did the decals. I put some Proline decals. I put the Tekno decal, just to show you that it is an MT410. I didn't go overboard with the Tekno stuff. So I'm just going to show you this running on 3S. I do not run this truck anything higher than 3S. I've got a Castle 2200 kV motor. We're amidst the peak fall here, lots of leaves falling as we speak, and it kind of inspired me maybe to give it this kind of metallic orange look. I'm just going to blend in with the with the leaves here. All right, here we go. The one thing about these Duratrax tires is they balloon like crazy. Remember, I'm only on 3S and I cannot get these tires to stop ballooning. And when I go full speed, it just wants to pop up in the air, even after I've extended the wheelbase to maximum here. There you go. That was full speed. I just can't keep this truck down. I may need to go with the wheelie bar from T-Bone Racing. Although I prefer to go with a little bit more of a scale look. I don't love the wheelie bar look. Also, wheelie bars don't do much to protect your truck when it starts flipping. Look at that. I give it full gas and it just basically goes up on its hind legs. This thing handles so well though. Other than the fact that it loves to lift its front wheels. Kind of reminds me of a truck without a center diff, although it does have a center diff, and I'm using the stock oil that Tekno supplies with the kit. But boy, does it unload, or sorry, it doesn't unload. I don't know what it's doing, a combination of things. The front ballooning suggests it's unloading to that front, but then it still has so much torque that it still wheelies. It'll hold wheelies all day long while ballooning those front tires. Look at that. Whoa, oh, I flipped it. Hope I didn't scuff up the body too much. Take a look. Got a little dirt on the back there where it flipped, but luckily the grass and leaves aren't going to cut up this body too much. Yeah, so you know, this truck is just short enough in terms of wheelbase, even at as its maximum, that it does wheelie a ton. And then you've got the, I don't know, I've got those front tires just ballooning. But I love the way it runs. I just can't exactly pull the trigger and expect it to behave itself. Kind of a wild man here, but whoa. It's so funny that it's both wheeling and unloading to the front at the same time. You know, Tekno recommends it. I'm just I'm gonna go out this way. Yeah, there we go. Oops, there's a little kid there I think I just scared. Oops, don't want to scare little kids. Couple little girls there. Tekno recommends that you run this on 4S to 6S, which is just insane. 6S is asking for trouble. 4S, you know, I could see it if you've got a wide open space and you're not terrorizing kids or dogs. But you know, it's a handful. The truck's a handful on 3S. So, you know, you can run it on 4S, but I am plenty happy doing this. Ah, yeah. Whoa. Slam that rear again. Let's see. Yeah, see what happens here, the truck body's just long enough that that Tekno stock bumper gets stuck behind the rear panel there, but it's all right. Yeah, so I think you get the idea here. This truck is just awesome. I love this Tekno truck. It's just in a different league. Even the suspension is just so plush. It's so progressive, it's so plush, it really soaks up the bumps, it never bottoms out, which is amazing. You can drop this onto a concrete floor from like 3 or 4 feet and it won't bottom out. And yet it won't bounce either. It just takes it, absorbs it. It's great. So that's it. I think that's probably all I'm gonna post about this Tekno MT410. There's plenty of other people who have videos of this thing, you know, flying 50 feet through the air. I'm not gonna do that with mine. But I just wanted to show people kind of how it performs, how it looks with this body and these tires, and how it works on 3S, which I'm a pretty big fan of. So that's about it. Until next time, enjoy RC and everything tech. See you later.